What's going on, guys? So I decided to come out and try one of these. This is the Acid Krush Classic, more specifically Red Cameroon. So about maybe 20 minutes ago or so, I opened a package. A viewer had sent me a few different cigars, and it was just like a huge thunderstorm going on. I don't know what happened to it. It's kind of hoping there'd be some action out here and more rain and thunder and stuff and lightning, but I guess I missed it. Still drizzling, still raining. Still a nice time, kind of relaxing to smoke a cigar in the rain. But anyway, we're going to try these. I know nothing about them, so I'm going to look up on my phone and talk while I'm smoking it. So here's a pack of 10. They are Cigarillos. Let's pop one out here. Can't smell too much to the wrapper. The cellophane. Oh, okay. Now you can definitely smell it. Alright, it has that kind of like, you know, a tremendous amount of different herbs and spices put together. Very exotic. These are infused. There's no way this is natural. I think all the acid cigars are infused. It smells interesting. It smells kind of spicy, like peppery. Again, there's like this herbal thing going on, like some different herb-based liquors, you know, that like you know, after you have a meal you'd sip on those liquors. It has like that, like a lot of botanical things going on. Very interesting though, very interesting. Cool little band with the red and the motocross dude, same as the cover. So yeah, alright, so I did bring my cutter. These do have to be cut. I'm going to trim off back here. Perfect. Get this thing lit up, and then I'll read about it a little bit. Spicy, also very sweet. This is definitely sweet in the wrapper, you can tell. So, toast this. Didn't take much. Yeah, definitely a sweetened tip on this. By the way, the time is 5:55, so we'll see how long this lasts. Little bits of tobacco on the tongue. Yeah, so kind of strong in its flavor in a good way. Again, just a little bit of, it's like spicy and sweet at the same time. It actually tastes a little bit different than it smells. It smells very herbal, but I don't really taste that at all. Alright, let that rest a second. Let's read about it. Come on, iPhone. Not working for me. Alright. Okay, so, quick Google search. Famous Smoke was the first thing that came up. They're selling these for 70 bucks for 50 packs, so it's 5 10-pack tins. So a little over $1 a piece. And of course there's a text. Alright, so let's see here. So Cigarillo, full strength, 4x32 is the size. Nicaraguan is the country of origin. Infused, as we knew. There's another text. Cameroon wrapper, right, as we saw on the cover there. And the wrapper's coming from Africa. So that's interesting. An African wrapper here. That's pretty much it. Looks like after that there's just some different reviews. So yeah, Nicaraguan filler with a African wrapper and infused. So it says, Krush Classic Red Cameroon are petite cigars handcrafted with African Cameroon wrappers that surround the finest long filler Nicaraguan tobaccos, infused with essential oils, herbs, and botanicals. Affordably presented in 5 tins and 10 cigars. This is a great way to try the acid cigar experience. Okay, so, can't really tell us too much. Ash is pretty white on this. So yeah. It's interesting. It's very, very spicy. Like it's hitting me in the back of the throat. I'm getting like a burn at the back of the throat, almost like if I had, I don't know, something with like ghost chilies. You know, once that the back of the throat starts tightening up a little bit. I don't think there's specifically supposed to be like a peppery thing going on here. But again, all those herbs, they don't really present themselves in the flavor. It's just spicy and sweet, you know, but I don't know. It's its own thing. It's kind of like Jaeger. Have you ever had Jägermeister? All right, pulled up a picture. I don't know who hasn't had Jaeger before. Obviously, if you're younger watching this, you might not have had it. But it has that kind of thing going on. It's like Jaeger tastes like licorice. This doesn't have a licorice flavor, but like all the combination of herbs and spices and everything else in there, just it's a muddled one-tone flavor, you know. It's certainly interesting. You can see, I mean, super white ash on this. There's a drink that someone sent me many years ago, and that's what it was. It was like an aperitif type thing. It was a liqueur, very sweet liquor that that had a bunch of different herbs and spices in it that was supposed to settle your stomach after a meal. And it's similar to that, but for the life of me, I can't remember what that liquor was called. I don't know. I have no idea. I might have it inside still. So in a second, I'm going to go check. But here's the ash. Still holding on. I'll smoke this until it falls off. But the one thing that's very noticeable is that it does have like it has a spice kick in the mouth, which I really wasn't expecting. I was expecting the sweet. I was expecting the kind of funky, very non-traditional flavors that I've experienced with other acid cigars, but not that kind of like heat punch. And it is. It's just a spicy feeling, you know. It's all in the back of the throat. Nothing really up front. Nothing on the lips. My lips aren't burning. My tongue's not burning or anything. It just really hit me in the back of the throat hard. But yeah, I mean, really good ash. It's holding on quite strong here. Interesting though. Very interesting. I'm gonna have to find that liquor now. It's gonna bug me if I don't. As soon as this ash falls off, I'll go inside and try to find it, because that's the flavor I'm getting. It's very subtle. It's still like, you know, I want to say 80% tobacco flavor, but the flavorings that are in here, what it's infused with, is definitely there. It's definitely present. You know what I mean? Interesting. Pretty interesting for sure. Like I said, I'm not expecting this to last more than like maybe 20 minutes or so. I'm very surprised by this ash. I can't express to you how much I really thought this would fall by now, because I want to go look for that liquor. But anyway, here we go. There's another puff on it. Usually with the you know, cigarillos, that it's got the chopped tobacco in it, so it doesn't want to hold on very long with the ash. Back of the tin, it says Krush Classic for the acid fan on the go. Your quick cigar fix is here. Satisfy your acid cravings with our Krush Classic handcrafted petite smoke that delivers big taste with a delicious attention-grabbing aroma. Keep this tin well out of sight of moochers, or as moochers far and wide will be scamming you for a stick. Be thankful you got 10 to share. Available in all 4 distinct and inspiring acid cigar blends. So they do cigarillos, I guess, for all their blends. Pretty interesting. Alright, one more puff on this. I can't imagine that lasting much longer. Let me get the ashtray ready as well. And there it goes. Alright. Interesting. Still got that burn in the back. Let this rest for a second. I'm gonna go find that liquor. Can't find the liquor. I actually went to where it would be and it's gone, and I immediately remembered that I finished it. However, I looked it up online. So it is called Strega, I believe. It's an Italian liquor. And it's yellow. It says an herbal Italian liquor, or liqueur, I should say. But yeah, it's for digestion. A bunch of different herbs and spices and stuff in there. But yeah, good stuff. This tastes similar to that. If that makes any sense. If you've ever had that before, maybe you'll understand, maybe not. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm actually going to take the band off because not much left here. Let me peel this off. There we go. Oh, something under the band. Hang on a sec. It says Drew Estate, the rebirth of cigars, acidcigars.com. And we're coming to a close here pretty soon. What I can tell you though, right off the bat, well, not right off the bat, because that would have been the beginning of the video, right? Right off the bat, it was spicy. At this point, I feel this already. This is actually a very strong cigar for a cigarillo. So if you're one of those people that want a quick smoke, but you want like a powerhouse, something that's really strong, I would recommend this right away. Because I have to say, I'm already feeling this. I have food in me. I had dinner not too long ago, and yeah, I mean, I'm feeling it, which is unusual for cigarillos. I don't think I've ever had a cigarillo that I kind of felt like this before I was even done with it. So that's interesting. So strong, spicy, and kind of herby. Definitely different. If you've never had an acid, I mean, you've never had anything like this. They're hard to describe without actually trying it. If you've never had one, I mean, if you've had infused cigars and didn't like them, and you've never had an acid cigar, you still have no idea what they're like. They're like nothing else. It's definitely unique. It's not for everyone. Some people, you'll like, that's the other thing is you'll love this or you'll hate this. And by the way, the rain picked up again. It's supposed to rain all night now. But yeah, I mean, plenty of smoke output, as you can see. I mean, it's a perfect draw. If I didn't mention that already, it's burning perfectly, as they should. With a small ring gauge like this, I mean, you shouldn't have any kind of burn problems. And that ash was really holding on for a long time and super white. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I mean, I'm going to smoke this for probably another couple minutes and just call it quits. It's not getting hot or anything. It's just, to be honest, I mean, it's kind of strong. Right now it is 6:13. I don't remember when we started this. I want to say about 20 minutes ago. I think it was 5:55, right? All right, so 18 minutes. Yeah, I'll say it's a 20 to 25 minute cigar. So if you you like your stronger cigars and you want something for a lunch break at work or something, this might be a good decision, good choice. Or if you're waiting for someone for something and you want a quick cigar, cigarillos are always really good for that. Just if you don't want to sit down and have a cigar for an hour and a half, 2 hours, or even an hour, 20, 25 minutes, half hour, a lot of cigarillos end up lasting. Just get a quick smoke. So I'm done with it for now, but it's got like maybe 4 or 5 minutes left on it. That's pretty much it. Thank you again very much to the person who sent it. I couldn't thank you enough. I mean, it's just very nice for people to hook me up occasionally, and I get to be able to try different things I normally never would have tried. I wouldn't have gone out and bought these. I have nothing against acid or anything. I just had a couple of them and chose not to try the other ones, but I never would have known about these otherwise, really. Or at least know what the experience was like. Definitely surprised by how strong the nicotine is. This is full-bodied, full-flavored, for sure. So if you've had this particular cigarillo, let me know down in the comments what you think of it compared to other cigarillos. But what will be most memorable to this, for this experience for me, is it's spicy and it's strong for its size. It's a powerhouse, even though it's tiny. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.